All right. It's Ken and Lisa Lane, the Mountain Gardeners. But this segment's not about Ken and Lisa. It's all about my favorite gal in all the world, Lisa Waters Lane. She grew up in the family garden center, playing on manure piles and loading flowers into gals in the back of Cadillacs and trucks and just kind of grew up here in the family business, and then found a good looking guy.
I did.
Brought him into the business.
He moved away and then I found you.
I was wondering if you pick up that baton. Touche. Yeah, too good. You're too quick with that. Anyway, Lisa comes and just shares her garden knowledge, what she sees going on in her own gardens, or in talking with friends and their gardens. Just it's all about you.
Aw,
welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here.
You know what you should do?
What should I do?
People are confused about our kids working in the business. Who's where? What's going on? How's this? You should just explain which kids are here, who's there, what they're going to. If you come in, you can talk to, basically, you could shop for plants and only talk to family here. We got so many. And I think folks are going, now, is that the oldest, the youngest? Which is that the twin, or which one? Did I just talk to you in the back? Why are you here?
What's funny is people will hear us talking, because it's four of us girls, essentially, and they'll hear the voices, but then they think it's me, or they think it's Megan or Katie, because we all sound so much alike.
Well,
so
you grew up together.
So right now we have our oldest daughter, Caitlin, and her husband, Jeremy, moved back about a month ago now. So they're here working in the garden center with us.
Where'd they move from?
Moved from Austin. Decided to get out of the rat race in Austin and move to Prescott, a little calmer. But we're thrilled to have them back and excited about them being here. And they're here a lot. I mean, Kate kind of we all look the same and sound
Genetics,
the same. So you can track us that
far
way.
from the tree.
Kate does a lot in the houseplant room. She really loves houseplants, so she's picking that up and the pottery and helping us that way. Jeremy's everywhere. Helps you a lot with social media, is out in the trees and the shrubs, and so he's everywhere as well. Mackenzie is one of the twins, Megan and Mackenzie. So Mackenzie has come into the business as well. She finished her master's, finally, her master's degree in marriage and family therapy, but she's working with us now, and we love to have her. And she's down by the cashier stand a lot. She keeps track of all our mulch and potting soil and all that. She's doing a terrific job. Love having her around.
Agree.
And Megan has been helping us out. She doesn't want to stay. Her plan is to move in the fall, which is I will miss her, but we all have our own roads. So she's here now helping us. She's everywhere too. She's up in the upper greenhouse a lot, helping with the annuals and veggies and perennials. And so it's lovely to have her. And then, of course, our son and our 3 grandchildren and our daughter-in-law, they're in El Paso for another 2 months.
Yeah. And
then they're off to Germany. And Chris, our oldest grandson, just had his 10th birthday.
Yeah.
So we're grandparents.
By 10 years. What does that mean?
We're all.
I got to tell you, honey, there's no way you could have a 10-year-old grandson.
No.
You just look too vibrant.
Ah, thank you, dear.
Yeah, you're welcome. Plus, when I compliment you, I compliment me because we got married. It's,
so
that's the whole family.
It doesn't mean you look vibrant. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole family. And yeah, whenever you're here and you want to meet someone in the family, let us know. We'll find them. We'll hunt them down like dogs.
You're probably going to run into them no matter what. So they're identical twins. So if you see a gal in the back that looks very helpful, they grew up in the business. So they know more than most gardeners know. So they just know all the departments and the different flowers, and it's on their radar all the time. And then you go down and someone is checking you out. It looks like the same exact person. That's their twin sister. They're spitting images of each other.
They are.
It's fun.
So yeah, that's the crew. Well, the Waters Lane crew.
There you go.
Then we have our extended family, which is all the rest of our employees.
Don't go there. Great. We need some. Listeners don't care that much. They want some garden tips. So let's go garden tips.
We can do that. So I wanted to talk about perennials that love the shade, because I find that especially some of the more mature homes, older homes, because the trees are getting so mature and the landscape's maturing out, people have a lot of shade in their yard anymore. So they're having to adapt. Things that were taking full sun are now stretching and looking weird because they're just not getting enough sun. So they need to take those out and get some more of the shade-loving perennials in. So, and we're getting a really nice selection. So I thought I would just talk about a few of those.
It's a lot of customers they help with older homes. They come in with their roses. So roses, they were planted back 10, 15 years ago.
Right.
Trees are small, but now those roses are stretching. They're getting really long and they aren't blooming like they should. And you're going, what's the problem? I'm going, they need sun. They need more sun. It's time to replace them and put a shade lover, rhododendrons, azaleas, something that's like a rose, only likes the shade, that will thrive in that space. Because those trees are probably not going to go anywhere. They're there for your life and their life.
Want those trees there.
Yeah.
Definitely. So we have gotten some really pretty things in. We did get some bleeding heart in, which I'm excited because I think this might be the first time this season we've had it. So bleeding heart has that real pretty kind of pink flower on it. There you go.
Well, this is one where it pays me watching the vlog. So we're videotaping this and broadcast it through our social media sites, and then also at airwaves over terrestrial radio stations. You all don't get to see this, but for you folks tuned in, you can see the actual picture of a bleeding heart.
Yeah,
very nice.
So it has a very delicate shaped flower that looks like a heart.
Yeah.
Hence the term bleeding heart. Loves the shade. Nice perennial, just comes back year after year after year. Just really delicate, pretty, blossoming, attractive out in the yard.
Yeah, and I find animals seem to leave this one alone.
They do, which
Javelina,
is weird.
Deer, it looks delicious. I want to add some ranch dressing, take a bite myself, but it must be a sap or something they don't care
must
for.
Be something in there they don't like. So it's a great one. We also got some beautiful foxglove in. So foxglove have that big, thick, kind of rough leaf, but the flower, it's a real tall, spiked flower that makes not a cup. What's the flower shape? Like bell shape.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hummingbirds love them. Yeah.
Hummingbirds love them. We got the Dalmatian mix in. So you're, yes, Dalmatian mix in. So you're getting a variety of colors. So it's not just one color. Yeah. It could be lavender. It could be white. It could be
all
blue.
The same plant. Right. Just right there in the same. It's amazing.
Very, very pretty. Animal resistant.
Yep.
There again. I think that's the one they make. Is that the one they make digitalis from?
I believe that is digitalis. Yes, that is the Latin name for that.
Right.
You should show off that grass because it keeps bothering you. It keeps poking the eyeball or something. So.
Okay. So it does keep poking me in the eyeball. So a lot of people are looking for nice grasses that you can put in shady areas. This one is striking because of that light yellow chartreuse green in there. It is going to really show up nicely in shaded areas, and this grass likes the shade, so it's perfect for those perennial beds or under trees. Just a really pretty yellow grass.
Acarus anterminius. What's a common name to this thing?
Japanese something.
Golden Japanese sedge.
No, it's not a sedge. It's a grass.
Oh.
It's a Japanese forest grass.
Ah, very good.
So the reason
it's so bright. Look how it's almost glows.
Pretty. But look how it looks with the heuchera. So this is a heuchera. This one is berry smoothie. So it's kind of a raspberry colored, pretty leaves. So these two aren't necessary. You're not buying them for the blossom, but gorgeous leaf structure, texture, and those two colors together with that light yellowy green and then the really bright berry colored leaf are stunning and would be beautiful out in the yard.
I think we're just about out of time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Lots of shade. Perennials are outselling annuals this year.
Yeah.
The plants that come back every year. So we're bringing in more. We're committed to more because you plant them once and they're done. Yeah. Okay, the shade plants that can go into your backyard. Ken and Lisa Lane, the Mountain Gardeners. Be right back.